In this film, we'll take a look at the wildlife around Sugarloaf Mountain. But first of all, we'll go out to Flat Rock. Flat Rock is on Knight's property on the Goolagong Road. There's a hole underneath this rock here. We'll see what's in here. Two leaf-tailed geckos and a skink. Geckos, they're beautifully marked to suit their surroundings. Anyway, you must let them go and rebuild their little home. Everyone attempting to climb the face of the rock. From the top of Flat Rock, you've got a beautiful view towards Adelago. This is out the back of Brunda. This is one of the waterfalls at the back of Brunda. Beautiful ferns. This is a little nodding greenwood orchid, another ground orchid. These are another little orchid. They're called pinkies. And in the background here is Brunda Falls. Still out near Brunda, we come upon these holes in the ground with two little marks at the other end there. Where some animal has put its nostrils. There's holes all around near the logs. And here's the little little fellow that did it. An echidna, or spiny anteater. Their main diet is termites. They lay eggs and suckle their young. They're known as a monotreme. The eastern rosella. This is the red-necked wallaby, the most common of the wallabies out around that area. And this is Felicity picking a Swansonia. Also called poison pea and darling pea. They make quite a pretty sight when they're all in full flower. This is one of the waterfalls there. This is a daisy, groundsel daisy. This is the gorge. And this is a young peregrine falcon in the nest on a rocky ledge. And here's the owl girl. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird of prey and kills birds, eats birds and ducks, and kills them with the hind claw while doing a swoop at high speed. And this is the little fella in the nest. The old girl warned us to keep away. Now she's a bit quieter. Sharon crossing the stream. This is a dampier. Grows to about 2 feet high and 2 feet wide. Look, kids. Look at him. Little squirrel glider. See? Look at him. See? That'll do it. They have web between their front and back feet so that they can glide from tree to tree. Climb up to the top of one tree. We'll just let him go here and see what he does. And there he goes. Oh, very good. Notice the web between his feet. And here he is, back high up in the tree. He's home again. Being nocturnal, he'll stay there until it becomes night time. Making himself comfortable. Sound asleep. Until the sun goes down. Time to get up now and find some breakfast. Up the top of this gum tree and glide across to that pine tree over there. A juicy big Christmas beetle. Then to wash and clean up. And to tickle the old tum-tum. And brush that big tail. Time for some sweets. Fruit of the five corner. Another beetle on the ground. And take him up into the trees, high up and safely out of the way of any predators. Squirrel gliders mainly eat insects and nutty fruits and berries. Hello, who's down here? A wallaroo, out for a pig. What are you doing up there, squirrel glider? You can hear another insect on the ground. The sun is rising, and after such a heavy night, wearily heads back to his home. And now we must say so long to another one of our beautiful animals, the squirrel glider. This is a bog eye or a stumpy tail or shingleback lizard, harmless. This is another plant that grows out here near Sugarloaf. It's called the pink wedding bush. It's a beautiful bush, ranges in colour from white through to a rather deep pink. There are a few wedding bushes, and this one out near Sugarloaf would probably be the best of the lot. A beautiful bush. And this is another harmless lizard, non-venomous. It's the blue-tongued lizard. Here we're about 2 miles from Sugarloaf Mountain. In this area, it's quite swampy, and it's this beautiful Kunzia parvifolia. There'll be acres of it there. What do we got up here? Ah, look at this. A carpet snake. Carpet snakes are, they belong to the python family. They're non-venomous. They get their prey by constricting them. They can go for 12 months without a meal. We'll just show you how he climbs up this tree. Here he goes. This snake is about 2 metres long. A fully grown carpet snake can reach up to about 4.5 metres. They usually live in a hollow log or under rocks. Their food consists of rats and mice and other small animals. They are an egg layer and... We better put him down and let him go where we found him here. Now off you go, mate. Off you go. He doesn't want to go, he wants to keep with me. Off you go. Let me go. Oh, he's hanging on well. Oh. Okay, good. See you later, mate. There's a rocky knob out there. We decided to climb to the top of it. This tree is a scribbly gum. Larvae of an insect makes these marks on this tree. And up here is the nest of the wedge-tailed eagle. Beautiful bird. Becoming less seen in the last few years. And here we are at the foot of Sugarloaf Mountain. This is a little ground orchid called a spider orchid. And this is the little sun orchid, another ground orchid. The wax flower, or Eriostemon. We're almost to the top of the mountain. A little grevillea found out there. This is looking from the top of Sugarloaf Mountain out towards Greenthorpe, and now looking towards the Weddin Mountain. Flannel flowers which grow on the slopes of Sugarloaf Mountain. And Sharon is going to try the fruit of the five-cornered. It's a little bit tardy. And this is the milkworth. This is Brunder Creek, and we're going to follow it down until we find our beautiful mint bush. This is a little patch of Fabalium. The golden pea. This is a little pardalote. They usually make a nest in the side of a creek, in the bank. But this little fellow made his burrow in the top of the ground. And here he is about to enter his nest. The most dangerous of all our snakes around Grenfell would have to be the brown snake. This is the little shrike tip.
Hey, Wally.
Yeah?
Come down here and look at these funny looking birds I found down here.
Okie dokie.
They're all between these rocks. See that grass lily there?
Oh, yeah.
You go around the back and I'll let them walk the front of here.
Okie dokie. There goes one now. I'll see if I can come around the back here and I'll throw my shirt over you. I don't know.
Did you get him?
Yeah, got one. These little birds turned out to be the buff-banded landrail. This little bird is very shy and seldom seen. If you've ever seen one, you're very lucky. They usually live around creeks where there's some long grass for them to hide in until you've gone out of sight. Its food consists of insects and seeds and other vegetable matter. Its nest is built on the ground. It lays 5 or 6 eggs.
And here it is, our little gem, Grenfell's Grevillea lanigera. This one is a little more creamy than usual. Beautiful little plant. Becoming harder to find all the time. A real stunner. The turquoise parrot is usually found in pairs or small flocks. It's found in open country bordering forests. This one is the male turquoise parrot. It spends most of its time on the ground, searching for seed of grasses. This species is fairly rare, once thought to be on the verge of extinction. It nests in a hollow in a tree or in a stump, or sometimes in a log lying on the ground.
So we found our first mint bush high up on a rocky ledge. After that, we found more mint bushes growing all around. Then something strange happened. The normal colour form, purplish colour, all of a sudden burst into many shades of, from near white to pale pinks, and then to deeper colour forms of pink, and through to blues, we could find no reason for this to happen. This rock formation is one they call Mushroom Rock. And this other unusual balancing rock, I called it Cigar Rock. This is the swamp wallaby, another one of the wallabies found around Sugarloaf. From out near Sugarloaf, we follow the mint bushes to Wellington, to the Burrendong O'Bredum, where all the plants from all over Australia are grown in the one area. This is a Hakea from Western Australia, a Dryandra, and Eucalyptus macrocarpa, the largest flowers of the eucalypts. Another beautiful grevillea. This is a very good form of an emu bush. It's an unusual banksia in that the flowers come from out of the ground, and the soldier bird getting nectar from the flowers. And the mountain devil. And now to the mint bushes. This is yellow mint bush and the red mint bush. Peter Oliver, the manager of Burrendong O'Bredum, had this to say about our mint bush at the Braccabrunda.
It was interesting to find Prostanthera ovalifolia there in profusion. It was a tremendous year, just suited the mint bush, and another strange thing about it was that we found a tremendous break in the colours. We found all shades of pink, mauves and blues to a very deep purple. Now we wondered about that, why it should happen. Sometime later we located the same pattern in Prostanthera rotundifolia near Wellington, just on one hillside. All the surrounding hills were covered with a normal purple form, but in this one area there was a colour break. Now we could see no reason for it, but we suspected that there must have been a white one occurred, and round this locality it was instrumental in breaking the colours up, hence all the different shades.
And now we go back out to Brunda. Some of the huge granite rocks that around the foothills of Brunda. mint bushes have now just about lost all their petals. And as the last petals fall, I can't help but think of what Peter had said. Somewhere out here in the Runda Hills, is there a white mint bush?